You know those videos that are on Instagram, it's like sponsored post and it's like a brand running an ad and it'll be like a regular person using their product or like telling a problem that they had and how they didn't have it anymore once they started using that product? Well, those people are getting paid to make those videos and you can too. Hi, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Drew, a full-time UGC creator, and today we're going to be kicking off a new series that I'm going to start for content creation. I always get so many questions about, oh, what do you do and how are you making videos for all these brands and how are you doing this for your job and not working anymore? I mean, I am still working, but that's what people always ask. And today I figured, well, instead of just explaining it 50 separate times, let's make a series and I share everything I know with you. So make sure that you like this video and comment any questions you may have, anything you want to know, and subscribe to me so you can keep up with the series. Again, I'm Drew. I'm 25 years old. I'm a full-time UGC creator and digital marketing strategist. I've been doing this for about 6-7 months now. I lost my job back in July, which honestly was kind of a blessing in disguise because I knew that I didn't want to work there anymore, but like I was living in Dallas, so it was like, who's gonna quit, you know? So it's like, once I got the boot, I was like, F them, F this, I'm gonna start my own thing. And I came across UGC a couple months prior, but because my job was so stressful all the time, I didn't have no extra time to do anything I wanted. If I did, it was stressing over working tomorrow or working on Monday, whatever the case may be. So I was never able to like really dive into it. So once I lost my job, I was just like, well, you know what, I'm gonna take a couple weeks to do some research, figure out what I want to do. And when I made 2 paid deals, I got 2 paid deals my first month, I was like, okay, this might be good for me. So I kept doing it, and fast forward to 6 months later, well, 6, 7, I don't know, January, July, January, I don't know. Fast forward to a couple months later, I'm full-time, been full-time, haven't filled out a job application since, and tomorrow I'm actually about to move to Peru for the next month-ish. We'll see. We're going for a month for now. If I'm out there longer, I'm out there longer. We're just on vibes. And, you know, honestly, that's one of the things I love about UGC and being a UGC creator, because it allows you to do stuff like that. So today I'm gonna talk to you about it and see if you wanna try it too. So first, what is UGC? Like I was saying, you know those ads when you're scrolling on Instagram, it's like every 3 posts, it'll be like a sponsored video from a brand. That's 9 times out of 10 a UGC video. So it'll be like the brand sends you their products and you know, you have a concept that you wanna create for, and it's like, hey, before I got this Stanley, before I got this cup, I was never getting in my water. I was da-da-da-da, yada, yada, yada. Now I'm always drinking water. I'm this, I'm that, with, you know, some B-roll clips of you drinking water and blah, 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 blah. So it's basically that. Brands, especially smaller brands, like UGC so much because it's an easier marketing tactic that doesn't require as much money. Sometimes smaller brands don't have like this huge marketing budget to hire these mega influencers, but they still want content because, I mean, who's to say that they always want to do the content? You know what I'm saying? They have so many other things to do. Sometimes it's easier to just pay someone to do it. So rather than us, you know, having all these followers and posting and use my code and da-da-da-da-da, we make the video, sell it to the brand for them to do whatever they want with it. Now that is a little deeper than what I just said it to be, but essentially if they want to use it for their social media, if they want to use it for their newsletter, email marketings, whatever the case may be, they can do that. And you know, we don't gotta post it at all, so we love it because not only are we getting free products, we're getting paid to make the video, we don't even gotta post it. I mean, what else could you want? A little bit into like how I got started with UGC. Like I was saying earlier, I lost my job and I was working at a digital marketing agency. So it was like I was learning all these things about digital marketing. Well, I had already been doing digital marketing, but like bigger corporate digital marketing, like advertising and Facebook and meta ads and all this stuff. I was like learning so much about that and seeing all these like creators doing stuff, and it was like hard for me to watch sometimes because I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm a little more supposed to be down that alley, but I'm on the back end, you know, doing whatever I was doing. So I was like, when I saw UGC, I was like, it's something that I would definitely want to try, especially because I was kind of getting into like doing stuff on Pinterest, but it was like I wanted to migrate over to like, you know, the other apps like Instagram, TikTok, whatever, but I never really knew how to do it from a true like marketing standpoint or just like with an actual strategy rather than just posting and hoping to get followers and be an influencer or whatever, because obviously those perks, the influencer perks, come when you have, well, before I was doing UGC, I thought that influencer perks were coming from, you know, having all these followers, blah, blah, blah. But little did I know, I only have, what, 600 followers on my UGC Instagram, and I'm making full-time income doing it full-time. So it's like, you know, you really don't need to do that. But I knew that I was in a position where I was stressed out all the time, didn't want to do it. So once that band was broken, I was like, now's my time. If I want to try it, try it. And I tried it, and it worked out. So that's really how I got into it. I think it's really simple. I feel like it's a great way for people, not random, but regular people like me and you, to monetize off of our content and not just be posting content all the time, because that's a lot. That's a lot of editing, planning, all this. It's a lot. So to be putting that much work in it and that much effort in it and not necessarily be monetizing off of it can be a little discouraging, and it can be really time consuming with no return. So this was a way for me to do that and make money off it. So how to get started. If you want to get started with UGC, I would definitely say take a couple of weeks to do your research, okay? Don't just watch 2 videos, find someone that you like, and then say, okay, I'm gonna make my portfolio and I'm gonna pitch to a brand. Okay, let's not do that. Let's save ourselves some time, because what's gonna happen is you might burn out, or, you know, you'll feel like, oh, well, this doesn't work, this isn't for me, which isn't the case. You just really need to implement a strategic way to do it and do it right and learn from other people who are doing it. And I promise you that'll take you so far. Oh my God, it'll take you so much further and it'll save you so much time in the long run. After you do your research, you're gonna go on Instagram. Well, you really could make your profile first. I would actually make your profile first and then do your research on that profile. So you're gonna make new Instagram accounts because you want somewhere where you can post your work, build your brand as a UGC creator. That way you're able to post stuff and really